Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel, and I want to thank you again for the 100 subscribers that we hit recently. And today we're gonna have a game in a SHIMAKAZE and prove that you don't always need to go around the map and just chasing any other ship just so you can get your torpedoes off, because that's doesn't matter how many destroyers are in the game, Shima it still never got nerfed, never got touched, and it's still gonna be a terror in any occasion in the division, especially in the division. Even solo you can do well, but in the division is better. On this one, we have someone with us, homie Cake, one of my best friend, and we joined together. He's not gonna have a good time because of a Minotaur spawn in the game. Something we're gonna try to take care of very soon. But as I said, I never try to just go in and die, because that's the mistake of most Shima do, and then you make the ship look really bad, which is not. You have a great concealment, not the greatest AA, but good enough to just protect you when you need it. As always, as you can see, we always pay attention in the map. We want to know who is the enemy, how many raiders we have in the game, how much distance do I need to keep, and all that thing that you always have to do, because you're not gonna shoot your guns almost never unless you have to. So by opening the map, knowing that nobody's around you, those 3-4 seconds are just enough for you. Even before the game started, it's very important to know your enemies, because I see it a lot, even in streams and stuff, that people don't care what's on the map and they are not aware of the situation. So right here, what we do, go straight for the cap, we spawn on the right, we're gonna stay on the right. Never go on the opposite side of your spawn, no matter what you do. Your team is leaving you, don't leave. At least you are in destroyer, you have the concealment advantage, so even alone you can still do good. You never have to leave, unless you have to, but you just need to hold as much as you can. In any destroyer you are, especially in the Shima, you have the best concealment in the tier, I believe so. You can make it as low as possible, and as you can see up there, you never need those extra 13, 14, whatever torp range build you all doing. You need a twist and drag. You have a destroyer that gives you an amazing speed and range on the torpedoes, so why not taking advantage of that and use twist and track without giving up anything? I mean, what you gonna give up? Those extra or less 10 seconds of reload? Doesn't matter. 10 seconds, 20 seconds, as long as you get your torp off, that's what matters. You don't always have to hit the enemy. Zoning torps, it's something not many people do, but you should. You might hit something, you might not. Who cares about your accuracy on the torps? Zoning torps are what keeps you in distance with most enemies. It's like, hey, be careful, I'm here, that's my territory. Right now though, we're facing the enemy destroyer. He's the only one here. Thank God it's him and not the Hayate, because Hayate also can have an amazing concealment and has also the advantage of the better guns. As you saw here, I didn't go around the island. I'm not gonna do exactly what the Shima was expecting me to do. I was doing exactly the opposite and just go from where I came from. And to be honest, I was surprised that he did exactly the same like me. But we have more teammates here, which I believe they're very angry at him, so they helped enough. Once again, not wasting much time on the torps. Use your guns. You know he has more, how do you call it now? He has more threat than you have. Nobody can help him. You have islands in between you and his teammates, so use your guns. And now you don't have to wait for your torps to reload, because you have them here. I was about to stop in the base and keep capturing, but I want to reposition myself and figure out what's going on in the map. For now we're still holding a cap, the enemy has a cap, and we're just trying to figure out why the team came all the way this way. And then we realized that, okay, there is first of all a destroyer behind my team, which was not the right thing for him to play. I wouldn't do that. I would say Hayate, have amazing torps, amazing guns, just keep doing your job, spot for your team, capture the base, you win the game. What the enemy did? Chase. Chasing is not the key to win the game, unless you have to, which is very rare occasion. And here is when we realized that's the Minotaur that was causing so much trouble for our team. What we're gonna do? We're gonna try to take care of him, but not killing ourselves. Have amazing concealment once again, so you control the distance. There's no excuses on any Shima out there for having such a good concealment and pushing a ship that he knows he has a better concealment and then complain about dying. Because you are the one that controlling the distance, not the enemy. You see him push him, you have to know from before. Push your ship away, you are faster. Everything is about timing. I launch all the torps over there, no matter if they hit or not. Want to keep him as much as time as possible away from the team. And by him backing up in the island, not being able to shoot, that's good enough for me. I just want to make sure I get the cap, so we can have 2-on-1. There you go again. You see on the map what their destroyer doing? Chasing the carrier. What's the best time to kill the carrier? When the game is over and you're just chasing him. So you make sure that's it. It's a win. So the carrier becomes just a damaged piñata. It doesn't become that girlfriend that you just keep chasing on your high school. So we got the torps off. Minotaur was very low. Nobody was ready to shoot him. I would do it, but I know that at the last second he could pop that hill up and start shooting at me. So whenever you see a Minotaur like that, or any other ship, sometimes you can switch your guns. But if you're not sure, wait at least 4 or 5 seconds to see this he has a heal, he doesn't have a heal, because usually they have. You don't do nothing, you're gonna sit spotted for 20 seconds and then you're gone just because of that mistake. Our team took care of the destroyers. Our destroyer, I believe he helped enough, which we have a second one and he did a perfect job. Not the best one, but he was exactly in the position that I am here, just in between the caps and keeping the enemies away. That's what you want to do always, no matter what destroyer you are. Unless you're a gunboat, usually you have to chase other destroyers. Not chase, but hunt them. Some destroyers, they just meant to hunt and not be hunted. Shima, it's always being hunted, so you're always gonna be in a kiting position. There's no reason for them to put 2 guns on the back and 1 in the front if you know you're gonna have just to run. Because sometimes that's what you gotta do, and that's what Shima is known for. You go close, put your torps off, and just turn away. And here, we didn't get the glory. We were about to kill the Minotaur, and it didn't happen. There is still so much time in the game, and I'm still in the same position, which sometimes, if you have a good position, you don't always need to change it. As long as it works, don't break it. Because now we have a perfect position to torp any side here. That battleship, the other battleship, which we're not gonna do, but we can do. At the moment, I just need protection from the carrier planes, and I need to remind myself just to open the AA, because he just left fighter planes, and it's actually going to work. Musashi, on the other hand, pushing alone in front of the friendly destroyer and the rest of the team, and that's gonna bite him. Because, to be honest, the enemy team was winning on points, they were doing well. They had the second caps just in time as we took our second one, and they stopped it. What they had to do, just hold back. What everyone is doing, just go forward. You gotta do that when the game starts, not when the game is about to end. Once again, just to look on the screen, Twisting Truck says on my right of the screen, which that's behind me. What was behind me? another cruiser, and what he's about to do is just go sonar in the smoke. What's a smoke? A torpedo bait and a sonar bait. So now we took one salvo of torps in the battleship, not even salvo, I mean you can call it salvo because it's 5 of them, and the rest inside the smoke, not where the room is going, because we know our team is about to shoot him, and what he's gonna do, he's gonna use my smoke, so just aim over there. It's very easy, never aim at the white line, just be smart, think about what would you do if you were him. Just go inside the smoke, of course. And that's it. Another torp and one torp on the Conqueror. And what we do here, we could suicide run. I don't have the torps ready, he can kill us with one salvo, so at the moment I'm just doing what the Shima, and probably only the Shima it's good on what you can do here. You can be so close to the enemy, they don't even know you are there. And now we're just gonna wait for the team to do what they're gonna do. Just hold this side, which I was very surprised how we had one side of the map and still able to be win, just because the enemy was not taking advantage of the numbers that the ship they had in the beginning, the caps, and the bad positioning. Conquer has almost full health. Would be nice for me to do some damage, but someone else, our friendly destroyer, had the torps before I did, which they hurt a lot. And then I was thinking that the next ones, they're not going to kill him, and that's why I put a wide spread. But guess what? Yamato behind us, doing what the Yamato do, overmatch anything in front of him. Unless you're a GK, so it takes more time. I say time, even though it takes 2 minutes in the game for most GKs to die, which is very weird, because after that game here we had the map Greece at least 3 times, and having a GK in this map, I had a blessing game, staying almost full health the whole game, still managed to do 3000 XP, and not the most amount of damage, but just enough because I was shooting destroyers, cruisers, and then the battleships. Battleships, it's something you don't want to shoot. When the game starts, you wait, battleship will get first, which happens always, and you want to take the shot, you can take it, but 2 seconds later you see a cruiser spotted broadside, and then you feel bad, you reload again, and that cruiser is just turned away, and there you go, you're just gonna get spammed by HE, most of the time. And now we go what to do. That's what we said when the game started. Make the carrier the damage piñata. We got the win, we got the points, our teammates we're gonna get in the Bravo anyway, even if the time is about to finish. With the 2 captures that they had, it was just not enough to win on points. So aim forward, because he might go faster, and one there, we don't need too many, and a wide spread so he can go in between those torps. Was about to shoot my guns. Sometimes if you want you can do it, but sometimes you can just hold, because that little damage that you do sometimes, it might be just enough for you to damage him and then the kill to get on another ship. What we do right now, just watching him, and watch, instead of the switch inside the piñata, the switch getting inside right now, because my sweet torpedoes are about to do the magic thing that every Shima can do, and you can do as well, unless you make your job easier for the team. Take the caps, give the destroyers if you have to, if you can to, as long as you have support, and that's it. You're gonna have a very good game. You don't always need the 200,000 damage. If you can do it, do it. If you don't, you never have to do it. Nobody's pushing. You play to win, and play smarter, not harder. Hey, so subscribe, like the video for more in the future, and thanks for watching very much, everyone.